going on, YouTube? Your boy Ocho, and we back at it again with another video today, y'all. Lone Ranger at your service. So basically, we gonna be talking about the 2-month update within this month. Now, let me start by saying this. I got my notes. Now, this video is well past overdue, and that's only because of the simple fact of I've just been really busy. I think I made a video about prioritizing, which I'm working on that. It's a work in progress. I can honestly say that, but I generally got the fundamentals of that. So without further ado, we're going to be talking about all the experiences and basically all the situations, not really situations, but how it's affected me and my journey in the 2 months. So basically, we're going to hop straight into it. I got my notes, so we're going to try to make as, minimum cuts as possible. So what I noticed after the first month, like a week after, the first month, I started to hit the flatline effect. Not the effect. I don't know if it's an effect. I don't know what to really consider that. I don't know what that's from, what it's for. I kind of need some more time with that and some more research. I've been watching other videos kind of to get other people's intake and intellect. But I want to go off my own. But within after the first month, I started to hit the flatline within like a week after, and then after that, like 2 weeks after that, which was like a month and a half or whatever, I started to see a great increase in exercise, strength, efficiency, drive, passion. And that's very important because of the simple fact, that's what you guys need to do. And that's what you guys need. That's very essential for you guys to get up, and continue on with the day. And, basically it's how you beat depression. It's how you get past certain obstacle blocks, certain mindsets, and it's basically what makes you strive and drive to get through the day and make something of that day. Yeah, it's been fucking amazing. Like, I feel great. I feel like I look great. I see the glow a little bit. I see the glow a lot. Teeth could be a little whiter, but it's still going up. We're not really worried about all the extras. My eyes look a lot whiter. Hair's getting a lot thicker now. I'm liking my hair, so we're going through the dreadlock process. But anyway, my attitude's changed. Like, this shit is amazing. If you're not on semen retention, I strongly and highly advise every man should be on semen retention at least one point in their life, like Rebellious Development said. At least one time, one cycle, or however you want to do it, whenever. But every man should be doing it at least at one point in time in their life, because it's a business thing. You should not be doing it to get women. We're gonna talk about that a little later on in the video, but it'll help you get a lot accomplished. Like, I'm at the gym right now. I'm waiting to go into the gym right now and continue on. I sat back yesterday because most people don't go to the gym 5 or 6 times a week. I try to do that, but a lot of people typically go 3 to 4 times a week, and that's cool. But you start to see better results on semen retention when you go 5 to 6 times a week, and that's personally on your preference. Some people, not everybody has to do that. But the more you put in, the more you get out of it. So you're going to get what you give. But anyway, without further ado, that will lead us to our next one, which will be the mindset. You will start to hit a mindset reboot. When I say mindset reboot, your mindset will basically, it's basically your brain trying to rewire itself, right? From all the pornography, all the sexual thoughts, and all the extra stuff, and basically all the stuff your subconscious and conscious mind will get rid of, all the negativity and all the stuff you don't need to be, sufficient and, just successful. It's all about success. If you're doing this shit to get at women, that's not really what it's made for. I mean, it helps. It boosts it like tremendously. It will go through the roof. But you should not be doing it for that reason. That's pretty stupid, and that's trying to cheat the system, and don't do it. Don't do it just to get at women. I'm not saying don't enjoy the benefits with that, but just to get women and just to pick up and basically fuck with them. Not really fuck with them, but don't do it unless it's purposeful. Unless you're out here looking for a successful, good, well-established relationship, somebody who's gonna benefit you, make you become the higher self you can be, and somebody that will look up to you, and somebody that will respect you, you know, and you should do the same. But I strongly don't advise y'all to do it just to get at women, because anyway, if you focused on trying to get women and you're not on your grind and in monk mode, which that will be the next video, if you're not on your grind and focused on you, it's not gonna have the same effect anyway. Just throwing it out there. But that's okay. It's not really for that. It's gonna push you and make you strive to do better. So with the mindset reboot, we got you're gonna want to start completing more tasks, set goals, better memory, setting boundaries, what you will and won't allow with people in life. You're not gonna want to settle for less, and less brain fog. This shit is crazy as far as the mindset goes, because of the simple fact, if you're getting over a relationship, or you're getting through a relationship, or you're trying to move on to the next and trying to develop yourself and move past the next obstacle, you will be able to do that on semen retention. No problem. No problem at all. Now, I'm not saying it's not, bullshit and the negative thoughts aren't going to cross your mind, but it's going to make it a lot easier. Tremendously easier. So if you're like a month and a half to 2 months in, you will have no problem with that. I'm not saying that's how long it takes to see results, but as far as the mindset reboot and the let's get this shit right, let's get this shit straight, let's fix this, let's fix that, you will start to see that within a month and a half to 2 months, and you start feeling good about yourself. You will start feeling like you have life, energy, wisdom, knowledge, empowerment. You will basically want to do better, and you will have no problem doing so. So with that being said, it's just amazing, y'all. It's amazing. Like when you're not looking at females, or you're not thinking about sexual activity or what to do, basically having fun and trying to, which you'll have your time for that. Let that come later on. Strive to be greater and fix something about yourself every day. That's what I advise y'all to do. And be something better than you were yesterday. Change something to better yourself today. I will be making a diet video and how that ties into semen retention, the benefits of that. But like I said, y'all, once you stop visualizing all the stop focusing on women, stop chasing women. I had a problem with that, like, once I started to see the results, and it kind of pushed me back into my lane, because of the simple fact, I didn't really know how to take it. Because us as guys, most of us guys aren't used to being chased. Let's wake up and be real about reality. Everybody knows that. Us guys, a lot of us, majority of us, aren't going to be chased. But on semen retention, you will definitely get that. I will vouch on that, and that's my word to it. That's a lot of other people's word to it. A lot of people think it's placebo effect or whatever, which I'm not gonna lean towards that. It's not a placebo effect. It's just we gonna be okay. Let me drop it. Okay. With that being said, hold on. I'm sorry. These places, videos all over the place. We're gonna be talking about the algorithms and why woman attraction, and so that we will talk about that then. But once you start focusing on you and getting your life together, people are gonna feel that energy and feel that spiritual power and that success, and they're gonna have no choice but to chase you, because it's a simple fact, you're different. You're different from most guys, and you're giving off positive enlightenment and powerful energy, and you have no choice but to be attracted to that. So without further ado, that would bring us to our next point, next topic: body chemistry algorithms. You will start to get better sleep, better sleeping schedule, less procrastinating, more forwardness, straight to the point, business spectrum. better confidence, less anxiety, be focused in entry. You would be basically on your entry of leading and being a leader and being of authority and standing out from the crowd because you're in monk mode. Most men can't do it. They can't. It's far beyond their reach because their spiritual well-being and spiritual aura is just not of your nature. It doesn't compare. It's well beyond yours. Is well beyond that, and a lot of people won't be able to sustain that because they simply don't know about this shit. They don't know about this shit, and a lot of people won't take the steps to do this shit, even if they did know. And a lot of people wouldn't believe this shit. I wish this would go viral and start really starting to carry on and pick up a little bit, because this is very spiritual. This is one of the more powerful spiritual practices, because you're abstaining from releasing your life force. And it's nothing greater than that. With your semen, you have the power to recreate life. It's hard to take in, it's hard to grasp. It's something very, very serious, but you have no choice but to just go with it. I would make it a lifestyle, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's meant forever, but it's meant for a time span and a period of time for you to get stuff accomplished, get shit done. So back to body chemistry and algorithms. Why I said a lot of this stuff falls back in with mindset reboot, but I put a lot of the mindset stuff with body chemistry algorithms because of the simple fact, a lot of that has to do with body alignment. Your body starts aligning itself. It starts getting back on track. So you start to sleep better. This is more towards the 2-month mark. You start to sleep better, and basically get on a set track of sleep. And as you're going through this journey, your spiritual journey, your body's starting to finally find itself. It already did the reboot. Typically, for most people, depending on how your journey is and what you did prior to, leading up to that. But for the most part, a lot of this is basically just finding alignment within itself and basically finding, finding what it needs to do and basically, prioritizing itself. And this is the body working in and of itself. It's more of them. It's 50-50 mindset, 50-50, the body. So, everything starts to basically just follow in alignment. I think you start to lose less anxiety. That comes from the confidence and the mindset. And your body you start to feel more confident. If you're working out on semen retention, you start to feel more focused. And that's body chemistry, because simple fact, if you're working out on it, you will start to feel more confident just in the way you look. You're proud to be alive, you should always be proud to be alive, off and on retention, but you feel like you're somebody. You start to feel more popular. And it's not about the popular. Don't focus on the women or don't focus on that effect, but you just start to take more pride, especially if you definitely didn't really come from much and you really were kind of just somebody that didn't really stand out much. You will get that. Less anxiety, and that's from the body chemistry algorithm. You're basically aligning itself. So it's a mindset thing. And then we got the focus, because you need to prioritize, and this will push you to feel like you have to get something done. It won't. Being on this typically won't allow you to sit on your ass. Let's get that out the way right now. It won't allow you to do that. Now, can you still manage to do that? Yes, absolutely. But it's gonna give you that ripple effect and that cutting edge to basically go about something and be somebody. So you're just going to be proud overall in general. So therefore you're going to be more motivated to get shit done. Now, what y'all probably been waiting for, the female attraction. It's all a mindset. The more you focus on you, the more you're on monk mode or semen. You don't even have to be on monk mode, but when you're on monk mode, you start to amplify this effect. You start to amplify that and really intensify and really start to shine more bright and more. You're starting to exert more energy and more focus. You're focused on you. when you're doing something, you're going down the road, you're not looking to the side, looking to try to find women. It's a completely different mindset change. So how that changes within, fate and faith is because of the simple fact, a lot of that, like I said, you stand out. You start to stand out. And hold on, I'm trying to nail this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me think. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm trying to get it to you. But the best way to get it to you would just be try. But I'm going to do my best with this one. I believe, and I've experienced this because simple fact, I would say, I didn't put much thought. Hold on. I'm sorry. Cognitive dissonance. When you're starting to put out more energy and put out more success and put out more, when you're starting to basically be on your purpose. My dude Jeffrey R. Wing said something about that. I'm gonna leave his link in the description. Y'all gotta make sure to check him out also. I'm gonna leave a few other people in the description. I'm gonna mention them in other videos. But as far as cognitive dissonance, you put out what you see. And a lot of times when you hide certain shit and when you watching pornography and this and that, which is bad for the brain, you're not gonna be able to get shit accomplished, for one. And for two, you think it's hidden, you think you hide it. But certain activities and certain mannerisms and certain gestures and movements and your way of thinking, what you're off-putting, it's starting to show whether you realize it or not. Now, you can act like you can try to hide what's done in the dark stays in. It's not like that. It's really not. When you're focused on you, the attention will come. When you chase, the attention will go away. The attention, it's not going to go away, but it's just not going to be as intensified as it would if you were, because you're not focusing on pussy. You're not focusing on hanging out. You're not focusing on having fun. You're not focusing on sex. All that extra stuff isn't on the mind. What doesn't matter isn't on the mind. And people feel that. And it just makes you an overall better person. You start to carry yourself different. And that's all I really can say. They feel your energy and they want your energy. You're not looking for sex. You're not seeking it out. You're not chasing it. You're not looking for it. That's not what you want. And you're showing that, they're going to try to throw it at you. So be aware of that. We will make a video on that too, about, energy vampires, because that is something that's very, very real. And you got to watch who you give your energy to. Like I said, you can have fun with this shit. It's your power to have fun with it and do whatever you will and do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I can just encourage you to do better and do stuff the right and proper way in my eyes. What I believe to be is so. So you can have fun with this shit, but don't, if you find you a girlfriend or you get you somebody worthwhile or somebody just to screw around with or do this and do that, don't give them your power. That would be fucking stupid. So you mean to tell me you just spent all this time and effort and discipline to build that shit up just to give it away? This shit is sacred. I'm surprised this shit isn't viral. I'm surprised there has not been scientific research on this shit that I know about or that anybody else. I'm surprised. The best we can do, us of the semen retention community, we can just tell you to try this shit out. But as far as, you just got to try it. And it's not for everybody. I recommend it to everybody, but not everybody's going to take it serious and take serious matters and really dive deep and experience this shit the right way and how it needs to be done. Now, that's all on you. But at the same time, guys, you got to live for something, far greater than the average person. So with that being said, female attraction will come. Monk mode, non-monk mode. As long as you're retaining your seed, you'll start to see more of that, between 2 weeks to 3 weeks to a month. That's where that female attraction will come. It will get far and far and far beyond greater once you hit that 2-month mark. And when you're really on your shit and you're really grinding out here and really, pursuing something. From what I've heard and what I've seen, or what I've, witnessed from other people's word of mouth is that it really starts to really take effect and kick back and really kick further along and exert itself more around the 3-month mark, 70-something day mark, and so on. And I heard it gets pretty crazy, so watch out and be careful. But yeah, guys, you'll get female attraction. Don't worry about that. You will definitely become somebody on this shit because you're different. A lot of people, some people won't be able to respect that. You will become very magnetic. Good and bad. Females either will look you in the eye or not look you in the eye at all. And that can go 2 different ways. Either they'll look you in the eye or not look you in the eye at all. Typically, it can go 2 different. If they're looking you in the eye, obviously they're into you. If they're not looking you into the eye, it's either they're intimidated or you make them very, very shy and very timid and very feminine. You starting to put them more into their feminine energy. A lot of guys can't harness and, obtain that power because the simple fact, a lot of times, a lot of females have to be the masculine one. And that's not the way it should be. So for once in their life, they can be feminine around you. And they feel that. They sense that. So when they don't look you in the eye, either they're intimidated and they don't notice you at all, or they notice you extremely well. And you make them nervous too because they don't want to get rejected. And, So the magnetism towards men. A lot of the magnetism and a lot of the attraction and, this and that. I'm trying to wrap this up. That can go 2 ways. The intimidation with guys, they may be intimidated by you, or with females. With guys, they may be intimidated by you because your spiritual aura is well greater than theirs, and they feel that your eyes. The way you get your point across, and the way you're more stern, and the way you're more, and powerful, they're gonna feel that. And there's a lot of guys are surprisingly not gonna like that. The other side of magnetism would be certain guys that not really look up to you, but respect you, will be drawn more towards you. If you can get them out of that rebellious, that kind of, because a lot of people, some people will look up to you, some people will despise of you. So just be careful and look out for that, because simple fact, it's going to intimidate some people, and you're not going to be used to it if it's your first go around, or you're not fulfilled and enlightened on that. So be aware of that. Some guys are going to be intimidated. We're going to share some stories later on, but they're going to look up to you or be intimidated by you. So be aware of that. Don't let that make you relapse. And please don't relapse on semen retention unless you've got what you need, got your shit together, want to have some fun, want to take a break. It's not for life. It is more of a tool. The tool can be used in different matters: female attraction, mindset, how you use female attraction, mindset, the body, energy, and success. It's a tool. You shouldn't be on it forever. Most of us guys aren't going to be on it forever. Let's be real. But well, some can, some will. I'm worth considering it. I don't know if I could sustain that. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm human too. I'm not anything. I'm nothing greater than you. I should have that mindset, but I don't feel greater than you. We're all one and the same. Nobody's better than nobody. Nobody's worse than the next person. Never compared to, but just be careful with this shit, y'all. Enjoy it. Have fun. Make the most of it. Do what you will. And get to greater level. Get to greater level. Get to greater spirit. Get to greater power. Get to greater energy. And live for the moment. Ocho out, man.